So I am actually here at the beautiful Missouri Museum. This is here in Jefferson City. The nice thing about this area is that there's free parking and the museum is free. So here we have, this is some of the national wildlife that you're gonna see in Missouri. I visited here many times and you will see these turtles. I believe I forget the types of turtle these are, but you see these across the road. Obviously you're gonna have animals like squirrels. So some information, it says John Shudden State Park in Reynolds County contains more than 900 plant species, more than 1/3 of all the state's native species. Plants and animals found during a typical Ozark spring day include white oak, dogwood, Virginia creeper, bloodroot, mayapple, eastern gray squirrel, box turtles, and skinks can also be found here. So this is just kind of, again, the animal life you find. Here's some more information we have here. It says, essentially a part of the Upper South, the diverse landscape of Ozarks contains many special habitats that resemble other regions of the county. So these are some of the other animals here. I guess you can find things like the tarantula. You have scorpions. This is fern. You can find something like the western cottonmouth. It's a poisonous snake. Actually, it should be venomous, not poison, because snakes have venom, so that's actually a mistake. If you look here real close, you have a salamander. This is ground pine, and this is American beech. Okay, these are some more of the animals. So these are found in caves. I actually went on a Missouri cave tour one time, and it was kind of cool seeing these, all the different caves in Missouri. So you'll find things like a little brown bat there. You can find things like crave crickets, okay. Then you can find things like the blind cave crayfish. So I actually saw some of those when I went on the cave journey, and they're like bioluminescent, like they light up with certain lighting on them. It's kind of cool. And this is a cave fish. So it says, because these fish live in total darkness, their eyes no longer function and their skin lacks pigment. So that's really interesting. Let's take a look and see what else we have here. So this is a picture of the Ozarks terrain. They have some of the older rocks here in North America. So this is just the landscape of what it looks like. Then over here, we have a map of Ozarks. This is here in Missouri. And these are some of the different types of, I guess, rocks and minerals that you can find here. So Missouri used to be covered by lots of grasses at one point. It says 1/3 of Missouri was once covered by a rolling mantle of tall prairie grasses, characteristics of the Osage Plains in southwest Missouri. These prairies contain few trees but have a great abundance of grasses and wildflowers. Okay, so the grasses and wildflowers kind of take over. That looks like a wild turkey, I'm assuming, or some type of a wild bird. Here's some more information here. So this is some of the other wildlife I guess you're gonna find here. This is a rodent-eating bull snake. Then here we've got, this is a common bird, I guess, in Missouri. This is kind of cool. These are ground squirrels, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so ground squirrels spend most of their life on the open grassy prairies, but sometimes use small burrows in the earth to escape from the heat. And they eat things, seeds and plants. Ground squirrel. Yeah, so this is just kind of the layout of the Missouri area. Let me know if you're from Missouri, what part, and what's a beautiful thing to come visit. So over here, we have glaciated plains, deep soil grasslands, wet and dry. The glaciated plains of northern western Missouri include two contrasting landscapes on the hills in northwest Missouri. Wind deposited soil has formed hills of dry prairie, while deep soil deposits help streams. Okay, so I guess this is just the difference in the two the ones with abundant moisture, and those in dry conditions. Okay, let's see what else we got here. This is more of the landscape of Missouri, I guess at one point. It's just a very open terrain. This is kind of cool. This is another map. And the thing I like about this place is it's totally free to come here. The flat expanses of southwest Missouri once supported incredibly rich cypress swamps and dense southern hardwood forests. So at one point, I guess this was the norm of what this would have looked like. Beautiful artwork. And these are very common. They're very common to see frogs and toads in Missouri. This is some more landscapes. Here we go. So this is cool. It says Big Rivers, homes on the Big Muddy, and Father of Waters. It's a big catfish. It's in Missouri more than any other state, but shaped by two great rivers of the continent, the Mississippi and the namesake Missouri, right? So that is a really large catfish. That looks like a soft-shelled turtle. Yeah, I wonder if those are real or if those are just replicas. Those look real and look like they stuffed them. But I guess that's common to see for the wildlife. This is some more of the other landscapes. So let's see what else we have. So here we have the public transportation in the frontier state. This was a stagecoach, so this was common for people to use. This is like the ones you see if you bank at Wells Fargo. This is kind of what they have at Wells Fargo. So kind of cool. Okay, and over here this says danger on the trail. So don't smoke a strong pipe inside, especially early in the morning. Spit on the leeward side of the coach. Okay, I guess these were their... Oh, this is kind of cool. This was the advice to the passengers. If you have anything to take in a bottle, pass it around. A man who drinks by himself in such a case is lost to all human feeling. If a team runs away, sit still and take your chance. If you jump 9 times out of 10, you will be hurt. Wow. Don't imagine for a moment you're going on a picnic. Expect annoyance, discomfort, and some hardships. If you are disappointed, thank heaven. What an interesting set of rules that they had back then. That's just so strange. It says never attempt to fire a gun or pistol while on the road in a stagecoach. It may frighten the team, and the careless handling and cocking of the weapon makes nervous people nervous. Very interesting set of rules. Kind of like, when you get on an airplane, you've got your list of rules you've got to follow. That was the rules for traveling on a stagecoach. Very interesting. So over here we have Experience Energy in Missouri. I guess it's all about, it says the Missouri Division of Energy welcomes you to Experience Missouri. It's a home to numerous energy sources. Okay, so this is powered by wind. Can you use wind to make electricity? Okay, so let's see here. This is to start this fan here. So I can hear it turning on. And I guess this fan generates enough electricity when it hits a certain level, I'm assuming. Okay. This is powered by the sun. It says, move the sun over the solar panel. When is the voltage highest? Okay. This panel is fixed at the best angle to capture sunlight throughout the year. Other solar cell systems allow you to change the angle of the panels depending on the season. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So this here represents the sun, and that's a solar panel. So if you put it over like that, that's the sun, let's say at 12 p.m. You press this, the sun then generates heat, and I can show you here what it's doing. So at 6 a.m. there's a little bit, 9 a.m. is really good, 12 p.m. is really good, 3 p.m. it starts dipping, and by 6 p.m. it dies out. So by 12 p.m., that's when you're getting the most sunlight. So that's a cool representation, so you can have an idea of what that does. Powered by coal. So it says the city of Marcon, the general capital MC Power. It says in July 2015, the farm is comprised of 10,800 solar panels and 30 miles of wiring. So I guess this is all coal powered. So let's check out this little model representation. It's kind of neat. See if I can zoom out for you guys. So I'm gonna get the coal here. This represents the coal. And I guess I put the coal here. I don't get it. Put coal here. Okay, let me see. How do you work this thing? I'm trying to figure it out, guys. I just dropped one. There it is. Okay. I don't know how this works. I guess you're supposed to put it in and a certain number of energy turns on, but I don't know why I can't seem to get it to start. Okay, but regardless, that's good that they're using things to keep energy down. Okay, let's see what else we got here. It's a pretty large museum, actually. Okay. So yeah, that was part one. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's take a look at part two.